Alright, what's up everybody, Mikey Boy here. This will be episode 1 of the Miami Marlins RTTS franchise. Here we are in year 2 right now. Year 1 has just finished up. We are just at the beginning of year 2. The Miami Marlins currently sit, let's go over the standings, currently sit second in the NL East, right behind the Phillies at 26-12 with 4.5 games back. So we're in good standings right now in that NL East. And in the wild card, we're sitting at first, tied with the Pirates, the Reds, the Cubs, and here we are, Marlins with 22 and a 17 record. So to start the season early on, we are in good shape in the NL and the wildcard race. Not that we have to even think about that yet, but we're in good shape. Now let's go to the rotation really quick. Being that this is episode 1, I want to give you guys a breakdown of what this Miami Marlins team looks like. After year 1, they made some massive moves in the free agency market, a few solid trades. So with the rotation, we have Yuri Perez as our first starter. Number 2, we have Sandy Alcantara coming in number 2. And number 3, we have Jesus Luzardo. 4, we have AJ Puk. And then last but not least, we have Mike Francomano, who is me, coming in as the 5th man in that rotation. And I am having one abysmal year with an 0-2 record, 26.2 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, which is my only high point of my season so far, and a 6.08 ERA with a 1.5 whip. Horrible numbers. And honestly, if I'm not careful, there's a chance I may get demoted back down to AAA. So I have to step my game up starting these next few games. In the bullpen, we have Braxton Garrett, Jackson Kowar, Amante Weathers, Clay Holmes, who's been a beast closing games out, but he got moved to the setup role this year, which is kind of odd. We have Scott Barlow and him setting up Emilio Pagan. Kind of a weird move. I don't understand it. Look at Clay Holmes' last year. 52 saves, with a 2.92 whip. Can't really say that was bad at all. That's a great season. So not sure what's going on there with that move. But he has 7 holds so far this season. So he's doing his job with the 0.0 ERA in 5.2 innings pitched. So he's still doing his thing in that role. Now, our lineups are as follows against right-handed pitching. Yeah, we have Chaz Chisholm Jr. Chaz Chisholm Jr. batting leadoff. Number 2, we have Jonathan in India. Number 3, we have Bo Bichette, who was a massive free agent signing this past offseason. Miami signed him to a 7 or 8 year deal in I think it was $88 million. I have to double check, but it was a lengthy contract, a lot of money, well worth it. Pete Alonso, who they signed last year from the Mets. Actually, I could tell you the contract. Here we go. All right. So as you see, he's making. He's pretty much what I said. So we have him until 2031. Pete Alonso, we have until 2030. Okay, then we have Matt Woolner batting 5th. We have Jake Berger batting 6th. Kyle Schwarber, who we just picked up this offseason, batting 7th. Wyatt Langford, who last week they just traded for. I saw this and I was pumped up. To get this guy on this team is a huge boost. In the field and behind the plate. Huge boost. When I say behind the plate, I mean with that bat. And then Joe Mack finishing up the order. Then against left-handed pitch, we have Chaz Chisholm Jr. leading off. We have Jonathan India, Bo Bichette batting 3rd, Pete Alonso batting 4th, Jake Berger batting 5th, Kyle Schwarber batting 6th, Randolfo Castro batting 7th, Chris Bryant batting 8th, and Joe Mack once again batting 9th. Not too sold on Joe Mack right now, honestly. He's still young, low potential though, so we have to see exactly how it works out with him. Hasn't exactly really had the past 2 seasons have been blah, has to up his game a bit. So those are our lineups. And if we go quickly now, we could go to our AAA. You guys get an idea of where we stand here. Some of our top talent. Jordan Beck we got last year. Jacob Berry in AAA. Zach Veen, I'm surprised he's in AAA and he's not with the big boys right now, but we do have a lot in the field, so I won't be surprised if we start trading some outfielders to be able to get some of these guys up to the bigs, because they're too talented to, keep in the minors for that long. So, yeah, that's what our AAA looks like. We have a closer here, potential B, 20 years old. Definitely looking forward to this guy. That 16 games, 6 holds, no 20 innings pitched, 0.92 ERA. Yeah, that's what we look like here. And our AA roster. Nothing eye-popping, really. Lawrence Nakamura we have here, second base, 21-year-olds, potential B. Could expect good stuff from him. We have Amos Barty, right field, another outfielder, 18, potential B. And then here we go, we have a catcher in AA right now who's 18, very young, he's a kid, with another potential B rating. So, 3 games played, but, average 333, OPS 429, slugging 333. Looking promising numbers so far in the 3 games. Alright, so that's where we stand roster-wise. Our injured list is building up pretty bad right now. We have a broken nail, bruised arm, damaged knee cartilage, torn hamstring, shoulder tear. Nothing too serious. We got 2 on 10-day, we got 1 on the 15-day, and 2 on bench. So we'll get all these guys back fairly soon. Alright, well, that's the rundown of the Miami Marlins RTTS. What we look like in the year 2025. Open up the calendar. I pitch next against the Washington Nationals. We lost the first game in a 4-3 score. AJ Puck took the loss. He's now 2-3 with 43.1 innings, strikeouts 30, and an ERA of 3.93. Cade Cavalier got the win at 3-1, 37 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts, and an ERA of 9.0. Someone is worse than me. Thumbs up. So our next game, we're looking at Mike Francomano pitching. Has to turn his game around. I've been having an abysmal season, like I said. I've been getting hit around. I've been getting balls belted out of the park. Things have to turn around. I will be taking on the opposing side, Josiah Gray, who is 1-4, 43.1 innings pitched, 41 strikeouts, and holds a 4.56 ERA. So, not an opposing pitcher that has his game going as well. We both are struggling, it seems. So this will be an interesting turnaround for one of us. Hopefully it's me. But I'm going to cut episode 1 off here. It was short. I'm going to be coming up with episode 2. We're going to go over the upcoming games, the schedules, and whatnot, and to see if Mike Francomano can turn his season around before he gets demoted. Because it's getting to a point where I have yet to put up a win, and I have yet to lower my ERA under 6.0, which is just horrible. So yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Expect episode 2 to be coming at you tomorrow, and I will talk to you then. Until then, Mikey Boy out. Later.